Announcements. Stream. Restore. Minimize. Announcements. Net MC. Announcements. Net. Context menu. Announcements. E. I'm now live on the out in Mac close. StreamYard. League Master. StreamYard. Cirrus. Minimize. Discord button. Discord button. Stream. League Man. League. Speak.
Well, hi, everybody. It's series time. I'm Ernie Harwell, bringing you Philadelphia Phillies baseball. Glad to have you with us for Big League Baseball. You're on 66 WAPBA. Today, we're coming to you from Philadelphia, where the Twins will meet the hometown Phillies before a hostile crowd. This is the championship series, game number 1 in this 7-game series. The season is over. Here we are, bound by these final rituals. The festival begins. The Phillies take the field here in the first. Let's see. McCoy has set his opening slate. White at first base. Rojas at second. Grove the shortstop. Allen at third. The trio in the outfield. In left is Brandt. In center, Phillips. And over in right, Callison. Dalrymple is behind the plate and starting for the Phillies. Running, who comes from the right side. When he's in command, he'll make you look foolish. He comes at you. He will be facing Twin starter, left-hander Cott. So settle in. This is a championship game. Tovar leading it off. For Cesar, his first at-bat in the series. A steady hitter. Tovar steps in. Dalrymple crouched down now. To the plate. Swung on, hit the Brandt in deep left. He's back. Plenty of room. Takes a couple of steps to his left and brings it in. 1 down. Versailles up the bat. For Zorlo, his first at-bat in the series. Zorlo has been a reliable hitter. Right-hander running, ready. Running, delivers. Blowing away. Ball 1. Versailles back in the box. Running, looking in at the target. And now the pitch. Driven to the gap in right. Callison can't get there. It falls in. Versailles is headed for second. He's digging. The throw from Phillips. Slap tag. Safe. The ump signals safe. A double for Versailles. Here's Killebrew. 1 gone. Runner on second. Killebrew is up here for the first time in the series. Harmon, a slugger. Running, foot on the rubber. Running, poised. Versailles now with an aggressive lead. Running, kicks and deals. Killebrew jacks 1 to deep left. Brandt retreats. Still going back to the track. To the wall. Gone! Home run for Killebrew. Harmon trots around the bases. He loves a trip downtown. He's greeted at the plate. So they collect 2 on the Killebrew homer, clubbed in his very first at-bat, and the Twins go ahead by 2-0 here in the first. Oliva is out to take his hacks. He's their cleanup hitter. 1 down. For Tony, his first at-bat in the series. Oliva, recently known as a solid hitter. Dalrymple sets up. Here he comes. High fly, left center. Phillips is on his horse. He'll get there, and does. 2 gone. Well, 2 outs. The top of the first inning. Mincher, the hit, batting 5th. Don, for the first time in the series. Don will hurt you.
Speech mode top. Lead
Running, prepares to come home.
Stream info but and
The
stream
pitch.
button.
Up and away. Ball 1.
Lead.
What's this? Running is walking off the mound. Here comes the trainer. They're talking it over. Running stretches his arm, throws a pitch. He seems to be okay. He'll stay in the game.
Speech mode off. Speech mode on.
So Mincher will get back in there. Running will go to work on him. Here's a pitch from Running. Breaking ball, cut on. And missed. Mincher goes down swinging. Side retired. The half for the Twins. 2-2-0. And they capture the lead. Twins 2. Phillies coming up. The Twins take the field here in the first. Let's see. Here's how it lines up defensively for the Twins. Mincher at first base. Tovar at second. Versailles, the shortstop. Killebrew at third. The outfield consists of Hall in left field. Nylander in center field. And Oliva over in right. Batty is behind the plate and on the mound for the Twins. The left-hander caught. Pretty good control. Phillips will lead it off. For Adolfo, his first at-bat in the series. Phillips, a power hitter. The hitter stands in. Catcher ready. The offering to Phillips. Fastball high. Free pass to Phillips, and Adolfo takes first. That was Phillips' first walk of the series. Left-handed hitter Callison gets set to bat against Cott for Philadelphia. No outs. Phillips on first. For Johnny, his first at-bat in the series. A very steady hitter. Cott staring in, ready to work. First baseman Mincher right on the bag. Here's the pitch. Grounded hard wide of third. Killebrew takes it on the short hop. He'll go to first. And they get him. 1 down. Phillips moves to second on the play. 1 down. First inning. 1 on. We have Allen coming up to hit. He hits from the right. Allen is up here for the first time in the series. Allen, a fierce hitter. Dick steps up. Left-hander caught, ready. Phillips at second takes a big lead. He lets one go. A towering fly ball to right. Over Oliva. Ted bounces at the base of the wall. Phillips scores. Allen heading for third. Here comes the throw. And he's safe. Under the tag. Triple and an RBI. So a run scores on Allen's first triple, and the Phillies are sneaking up on the Twins. They are within 1. Score now 2-1. The Phillies have 1 gone, 1 on at third. Left-handed hitter White gets set to bat against Cott. He's their cleanup hitter. White is up here for the first time in the series. Bill can hit. Cott climbs a mound, batting, ready to receive. Infield deep. Checks third. Now he comes home with it. Lined into center. Nylander charges in, and he grabs it on the run. The ball seemed to hang up for him. Allen tags. They're waving him home. Here comes the throw. And he's out by inches. Double play. The coach was waving him on with 2 outs. He streaked down the line, and they finished his story at the front door. And Allen, not happy, he's arguing with the ump. But the manager cools him down. That's 3 away. The half for the Phillies. 1 run on 1 hit. They score, but still trail by 1. Twins up 2-1. The Twins will have Hall, Batty, and Nylander here in the second. Hall will start it off here in the second. He's a left-handed batter. For Kimmy, his first at-bat in the series. He has some power. Hall waits. Running, looking in at the target. The pitch comes in. Hall started the swing. Did he hold up? They check with the third base ump. A base on balls for Hall. That was Hall's first walk of the series.
5 forgotten ladder match. Loading.
Now coming up, Batty. For the first time in the series, he can surprise you at the plate. Good speed at first.
Why?
Running, looking in at the target. First time in the series. He can surprise you at the plate. Holding the runner on. The pitch, base hit left field. Brandt is there, spears it on 1 hop. Juggles it. Hall around second. But the third base coach is on the job, and they hold Hall up as the throw comes in. And Batty is on with a single. All right, the Twins have no one out. Runners at first and second. The top of the second inning. Here's Nylander. Ted, for the first time in the series. Nylander not strong at the plate. Running, gets set to work on him. Here's the delivery. Cut on, way out in front. Strike 3. 1 away. Okay, 2 on, first and second. 1 down. Next up, pitcher Cott. For Jim, his first at-bat in the series. Jim waits. Running, sets up on the rubber again. Righty against lefty. Running, now set. Running, brings it. Cott squares. It's a beautiful bunt. Allen barehands it and throws to first. High throw, but he tags him out. Cott has himself a successful sacrifice. Two on, the top of the second inning. Tovar is stepping up to hit against Running. He's a right-handed batter. Cesar is their leadoff man. Running, staring in, ready to work. Hall down the line some at third. The delivery on the hand. The Tovar flicks it out right. Rojas might have a play. Racing back for it. He has it. That's 3 away. For the Twins, no runs on 1 hit. They leave 2, so the Twins fail to cash in on the 2 runners. The score still 2-1, Twins leading. For Philadelphia, here in the second, Dalrymple, Rojas, and Grote. Dalrymple starts it for the Phillies. Clay for the first time in the series. Dalrymple, a fair hitter. Dalrymple gets in there. Pitcher Cott, set to go. He lets one go. Hit deep. It's going. But it won't make it. Hall hauls it in. 1 down. Rojas is the next hitter. Cookie for the first time in the series. A dependable hitter. Batter set. Left-hander Cott ready. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air to left field. Hall waits. Taps the glove. And he covers it. 2 down. Two gone. Grote the hit. Grote is up here for the first time in the series. You can't afford to take him too lightly. Dick steps up. Cott prepared to work. Cott with the pitch. Loop to left toward the gap. He'll have to hurry and haul. Takes it in for the third out. So the Phillies are retired in order. The score is still 2-1, Minnesota, as we go to the top of the third inning. Bunting will now face the Twins. Artillery, Versailles, Killebrew, and Oliva. Versailles leading off the third. Bunting prepares to come home. He comes home. Hit hard toward the gap in right center. Phillips is racing back. He won't get it. It's off the wall. Phillips chases it down. Versailles cruises into second. That's his second double of the game. No outs. Third inning. One on. Here's Killebrew to take his swings. Batter ready. Pitcher Bunting set to go. Versailles extending his lead. He's on with a leadoff double. The offering from Bunting. It's lifted high to shallow left. Throw is drifting back, and he's got it. One away. Now Oliva to face Bunting. Versailles on second. One gone. Now Bunting ready. Versailles at second takes a big lead. Bunting comes home. Grounded to the right side. White knocks it down. He's up with it. Versailles rounds third, but he's quickly back, and Oliva is on at first for the single. One down, third inning, two on. The top of the third inning. Left-sided Mincher will bat next for Minnesota. Catcher Dalrymple sets his target. Infield is back. Bunting looks Versailles. Back to third. The pitch. Swung on. Bouncer to Rojas. Goes to second for one. Back to first for two. Double play. And they get out of the inning. That'll do it for Minnesota. Nothing across. One left on. So the Twins fail to capitalize on the runner. The score is still 2-1 Minnesota as we go to the bottom of the third inning. Brandt, Bunting, and Phillips to bat next. Brandt starts it for the Phillies. Brandt is up here for the first time in the series. He'll take advantage of your mistakes. Cott focuses in on the target. The offering. Swing and a miss. Hang up a K for Cott. One down. Here's a pitcher, Bunting. For Tim, his first at-bat in the series. Bunting steps up to the plate. Cott looking home. The pitch. Routine fly ball to right. Oliva is there. He waits on it. Lowers the glove and makes the catch. Two down. Two outs. Phillips is stepping up to hit against Cott. He's a right-handed batter. He's the top of the order. Batty crouched down now. He cranks and fires. Ouch! Caught him in the leg. He couldn't get out of the way. That's his first time clobbered in this series. The umpire's calling time. The trainer's out. Phillips is in pain. It doesn't look good. But he'll stay in the game. He walks slowly down to first. Here comes Callison to take his cuts. Now Cott ready. The pitch. Grounded hard to Versailles. This should do it. Over to first. And that's out number 3. The half for the Phillies. 0-0-0. They leave one. After 3, it's still 2-1. Twins. The Twins will have Hall, batting, and Nylander here in the fourth. Hall will lead off the fourth. Right-handed bunting goes to the set position. And the pitch comes in. And he walks him. Hall moses down to first. Batting, walking up the bat. Hall has some speed. Bunting looking in at the target. The pitch. High fly ball to center. Phillips is racing to the track, and he takes it in. One away, and Hall gets back safely. Twins hitter Nylander. Bunting prepared to work. Bunting cranks it up. It's a bleeder to the right side. Rojas has only one play. Slings it to first, and he nails Nylander by a step. And that's out number 2. Hall moves up. One on. Here's a pitcher. Caught. Dalrymple set. The pitch. The ball is lifted into right center. Not deep. Callison drifts into the gap and takes it in. And that's out number 3. For the Twins, nothing across. No errors. One left. So the Twins fail to capitalize on the runner after 3.5. Twins up by 1. Minnesota will now face the heart of the Phillies lineup. Allen, White, and Dalrymple coming up. Allen to lead it off for the Phillies. Right-handed hitter to face Cott. Allen gets in there. Batting, ready to receive. He delivers. Howard into left field. It's the gapper. Hall is chasing it. Allen takes a big turn. He's going for 2. He's in standing. Double for Allen. Second safety for Allen. Allen on second. No outs. Left-handed hitter White gets set to bat against Cott. Allen out at midway. Can race. Cott is on the slab. Checks Allen at second. Allen moves another step away from second. He doubled to lead it off. The pitch. Cott misses. Ball 4. White will go to first. And that sets up the double play. That was White's first walk of the series. No one out. 4th inning, 2 on. The bottom of the 4th inning. Dalrymple's up. Cott on the rubber. Cott comes set. The runners take their lead. Pitcher steps off. Now Cott is set again. Now the pitch. Dalrymple hits a frozen rope. Straightaway center. Right there is Nylander. And he gloves it for the putout. Both runners are tagging, but they're holding them as the throw comes back in. Philadelphia now sends Rojas to bat from the right. Runners at first and second. One down. Cott sets up on the rubber again. Checks the runners. The runners take their lead. Now the delivery. Swung on. Easy bounce to Kovar. Could be 2. He flips the Versailles at second. Over to first. In time. A double play. And they get out of the inning. For the Phillies, nothing across. There were no errors. One left. They had a chance but could not convert after 4. Twins up by 1. The Phillies will face the top of the order here in the 5th. Tovar, Versailles, and Killebrew. Well, to get it going for the Twins here, Tovar. You can't afford to take him too lightly. Batter set. Dalrymple crouched down now. Here's the delivery. Tovar pops it up on the infield. Grote circles beneath it in short left field and puts it away. One away. For sale coming up. A trusty bat. Bunning focuses in on the target. Bunning winds up. There's called third strike right down the pike. 2 gone. Next up, Minnesota hitter Killebrew. Harmon had his first series homer early in this game. Killebrew has a hit in 2 trips. 2 ribbies. Killebrew ready. Now Bunning ready. Bunning fires it in. Hit hard to Grote. He takes a high hop. Throws quickly to first. And he's out on a close play. Twins gone. So the Twins go down 1, 2, 3. Twins up 2-1. Bottom of the lineup. Grote, Brandt, and Bunning coming up. Here's Grote to lead it off. Left-hander Cott ready. He lets it go. Swung on. It's a fly ball to the gap in right. It's playable. Oliva is there. He's got a beat on it. And he hauls it in. 1 away. Brandt the hit. He stands in. Batty sets up. He comes home. Slashed into the hole. Tovar to his left. He has it. Over to Mincher. Brandt is gone for out number 2. All right. Pitcher Bunning to hit. Hitting 9th. Bunning steps in. Batty crouched down now. Here comes the pitch. Cut on, and it's lined to center field. Base hit. Hernandez in, and it skips by him. He's after it. And Bunning is in the second standing. Scored out a double. Oliva came over quickly to back him up. Well, Phillips is stepping up to hit against Hot. We're back at the top of the order. Toward Philadelphia. 2 down, 1 on. On the day. Walked once. He's been clocked once, and he scored once. Bunning at second has some speed. He scores, and we're tied up. Cott inspects the ball, trying to find some magic. Phillips steps up to the plate, waits for the pitch. Cott is on the slab. Cott prepares to come home. The pitch comes in. Fastball. Badly fooled. That's 3 away. The line for the Phillies. No runs on 1 hit. They leave 1. They had a chance but could not convert. The score still stands 2-1. Phillies down as we head for the top of the 6th inning. For Minnesota. Here in the 6th. Oliva, Mincher, and Hall. Oliva to lead it off for the Twins. He's a port sider. You can count on Tony. Now Bunning ready. The pitch. Grounded to short. Grote charges. Takes it on the short hop. Throws quickly. Out at first. 1 down. Next up, Minnesota hitter Mincher. A steady hitter. Minnesota starter Cott pitching tough. To stay in this game, the Phillies need to stop them here. They're down by 1. Mincher ready. Bunning gets set to pitch. Bunning winds up. It's a whiff. 2 down. All right, Hall up the bat. Hall walked in his first 2 times up. The hitter stands in. Dalrymple sets up. The pitch. Hall turns the bat loose, but comes up empty. He's out of there. Side retired. So the Twins go down 1-2-3 after 5.5. It's still 2-1 Twins. Cott will now face the Phillies. Artillery, Callison, Allen, and White. Callison to lead it off for the Phillies. Left side batter. Callison takes his stance. Cott looking in at the target. The pitch. It's hopped to the right side. Mincher feels it on the big bounce. He will flip the Cott. And Callison is retired. Allen coming up. Dick can get on. Allen waiting for Cott. Batty crouched down now. The pitch. A healthy cut by Allen, but he sends it straight up. Batty flings his mask aside and cradles the ball for out number 2. Two away, 6th inning. Philadelphia now sends White to bat, hitting from the left side. In the power slot. White walked once. He's 0 for 1. White is a threat for the extra base hit. White relaxes himself at the plate. Pitcher Cott eyeing White. Now he's ready. Cott brings it to the plate. White hits a comebacker. Cott knocks it down, barehands it, and throws to first. A photo finish, and the ump calls White out. No runs, no hits, no errors, and at the end of 6. After 6, it's still 2-1 Twins. Bunning will now face the bottom of the Twins lineup. Batty, Nylander, and Cott coming up. To get it going, Batty. A dependable hitter. In the box now. Catcher Dalrymple sets his target. Bunning winds and fires. Way outside. Ball 1. So Batty will get back in there. Bunning focuses in on the target. The pitch. High fly ball to deep center. Phillips is back on the track. Reaches up. And brings it down. 1 down. Nylander to face Bunning. Unreliable at the plate. Bunning prepares to come home. And the pitch comes in. A whiff, 2 down. Here's a pitcher. Caught. 2 outs. Bunning poised. Bunning brings it home. Cut on, way out in front. That's 3 away. So the Twins go down 1-2-3. The score still stands 2-1. Phillies down as we head for the bottom of the 7th inning. Okay, all you Twins fans listening at home, on your feet. Take a break for the 7th inning stretch.
To the ball game, take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I ever get back. While it's root for the home team. They don't win, it's a shame. Well, it's 1, 2, 3 strike you out of the old.
The Phillies will have Dalrymple, Rojas, and Grote here in the 7th. Dalrymple to lead it off for the Phillies. Dalrymple steps up to the plate. Now Cott ready. Phillies manager McCoy looking at his score sheet. He's calling on his reserves. Looks like Dalrymple is coming out. Gonzalez will pinch hit for him. Matt's left. He grabs the bat and heads toward the plate. Here comes Gonzalez to take his cuts. Gonzalez is up here for the first time in the series. Tony is a tough out. Gonzalez stands in. Cott ready. Cott fires it in. Slow bounder up the middle. Versailles is over. Good bounce. The throw to first. Bounces in the dirt. Mincher scoops it, and they get him for the first out. Rojas walking up the bat. Rojas steps in. Cott staring in, ready to work. Cott comes to the plate. Hit in the air to right. Oliva drifts over. Plenty of room. And Rojas is gone. 2 down. For Philadelphia. Base is clear. 2 away. Next to bat for Philadelphia is Grote. Dick is 0 for 2. Not a home run threat. Cott prepares to come home. The pitch comes in. Scorched back through the box. It caroms off his leg. Versailles charges over. Bang, bang. Play at first. Grote is out. A little shin burner. Cott shakes it off. He'll be all right. Side retired. So the Phillies go quietly. The score still 2-1. Phillies trail. Minnesota now will send out the top of the order. Tovar, Versailles, and Killebrew. Euchre is now catching for Philadelphia. McCoy takes Gonzalez out of the game. Okay. Tovar to lead it off for the Twins. Tovar is hitless in 3 at-bats. Minnesota starter Cott pitching tough. To stay in this game, the Phillies need to stop them here. They're down by 1. He stands in. Bunning will go to work on him. Here he comes. There's a looping line to the left. Brandt will have to hurry. Charging hard. Then he makes a shoestring catch right off a tall blade of grass. 1 away. Next up, Versailles. Zorlo will hurt you. Zorlo has 2 hits and 3 trips, and he scored a run. Versailles takes his stance. Euchre ready to receive. Bunning comes to the plate. Breaking ball. Bounce past Bunning. Throw is over. He stabs for it. Makes a pickup and throws Versailles out by a step for out number 2. All right, here's Killebrew. 2 outs. Harmon had his first series homer early in this game. Harmon has been up 3 times with 1 hit, knocked in 2. Killebrew steps in. Bunning looking home. The pitch. It's lofted to shallow center. Phillips runs in on it. Still coming. And he makes the catch to retire the side. The Phillies retire the side in order after 7.5. Twins up by 1. For Philadelphia, here in the 8th, Brandt, Bunning, and Phillips. Well, here's Brandt to start it off. Brandt has done nothing in 2 trips. Cott toes the rubber, rolls the ball in his left palm. Here comes the pitch. Pulled sharply to Killebrew. Room service bounce. The long throw to first, and they get him. And there's 1 away. Bunning is scheduled to hit. We'll have to see if he stays in the game. They need to get him on. So far in the series, he's 1 for 2. Cott toes the rubber. The Philadelphia crowd pressing on, running. Pitcher apparently unaffected. Cott looking home. Phillies skipper McCoy walking down the bench. You can mark pitcher running out for the Phillies. McCoy not letting him bat. Taylor will now hit for him. That's right. He grabs the bat, heads to the box. So Bunning gets his innings. He pitched 8. The line on him, 2 runs on 5 hits. A homer. He stands to lose it unless the Phillies can make up the 1-run deficit. Taylor up there. Taylor is up here for the first time in the series. Taylor not a threat for average. Cott put on the rubber. Lefty against righty. The Philadelphia crowd pressing on Taylor. Pitcher apparently unaffected. Here he comes. There's a little tapper to the right side. Mincher hesitated coming in, and Cott is just watching from the hill. Taylor legs it out. He's on with a single. The tying run is on. All right, it's now Phillips, the bat. The Phillies have 1 gone. Taylor down at first. At the plate today, he's 0 for 1. Walked once. He's been clocked once, and he scored once. Taylor can motor at first. Cott climbs a mound. Lefty against righty. Now glances at Taylor. First baseman Mincher right on the bag. Cott over the offering. Routine fly ball. Center field. Nylander. Back. And he makes the catch. That's the second out. Taylor is tagging, but he holds first. Callison is stepping up to hit against Cott for Philadelphia. 2 down. Taylor on first. Johnny 0 for 3. Cott gets set to work on him. They're holding Taylor. But he's well off the bag. Cott kicks and delivers. Swung on and missed. He struck him out. That's 3 away. The half for the Phillies. No runs, 1 hit. They leave 1. They had a chance but could not convert. We've played 8. Phillies down 2-1. They are getting a lesson in how to play this game. The Twins will have Oliva, Mincher, and Hall here in the 9th. Boozer is coming on in relief for Philadelphia. For Boozer, his first appearance in the series. He's a right-handed pitcher. Oliva to lead it off for the Twins. He bats from the left side. Oliva with dependable power. Tony 1 for 3. Boozer takes a few warm-up pitches. He's rubbing up the ball. We're ready to go. Batter ready. Boozer ready. The pitch to Oliva. Swung on. Lined a shot to center. Phillips runs straight back. He got a quick start. Turns and reaches and brings it down. He made that look easy. 1 away. Next up, Mincher. Mincher has patience. Done. 0 for 3. Mincher is struck out twice. Mincher stands in. Boozer poised. He lets 1 go. He goes the other way. Blooper to left center. Toward the gap. Phillips runs in on it. Throw is backing up. It drops in, and Mincher is on it first with a base hit. Okay, the action's on for Minnesota. 1 down. Mincher on first. Here's Hall. Hall is 0 for 1 and has walked 2 times. Boozer is on the slab. Eyes narrow as he peers in for the sign. Boozer now set. Boozer rocks and fires. Swung on, bounced up the middle. Grote racing over, and he's got it. Flips to Rojas at second. No throw to first. The runner did his job, but they get the lead runner. Well, here we go. Here's the right-handed Batty to take his swing toward Minnesota. 2 away, 1 on. Batty, 1 for 3. Right-hander Boozer, ready. He cranks and fires. Routine fly ball, center field. Phillips, back. This should do it. He brings it down for the final out. That'll do it for Minnesota. Nothing across. 1 left, holding a slight edge. The score still stands 2-1 Twins as we head for the bottom of the 9th inning. Minnesota will now face the heart of the Phillies lineup, albeit one that has undergone some surgery. Allen, White, and Euchre. Allen will get it started for the Phillies. Allen has pop in that bat. Dick, 2 for 3. Driven in 1. Cott inspects the ball. Batter in the box. Straightens his shoulder. Leans in. Cott climbs the mound. Pitcher Cott eyeing Allen. Now he's ready. He comes home. He swings, but he held up. And it's ball 4. Dick takes his base on the walk, and that puts the tying run at first. That was Allen's first walk of the series. Here we go. Runner on first. Here's White to take his swings. Bill, 0 for 2 with a walk. Very unlikely to bunt here. If we ever get the top of the 10th inning, the Twins have Nylander, Cott, and Tovar. White tucks in his shirt, stares into the dugout. Cott flaps his left arm. He bangs his spike on the front side of the rubber to clear the dirt. White in the box. Now, ready. Cott, foot on the rubber. Euchre is in his batting stance on deck. Gets a Philadelphia crowd. Urging on White. Now glances at Allen. They're holding Allen. But he's well off the bag. Throw to first. He's back. Now Cott is back on the rubber. Here's the pitch. Swung on. Base hit right field toward the gap. That's good for extra bases. Oliva digging. He's got it. Allen rounds third. The revving in. Here comes the throw home. White is going for third. Here's a play at the plate. And Allen. Out. Just missed getting in. Go to town, Twins. They cut off the tying run. Look, I'm only paid to be up here in the booth. Never mind, that's McCoy playing hardball. And White takes third on the Twins. So fasten your seatbelts once again. The tying run is now at third base. Euchre walking up the bat for the first time in the series. Euchre not looking like a threat. He will strike out. Through speed at third. The tying run out there. The Phillies need this run. Euchre readying himself. Cott inspects the ball. Trying to find some magic. Cott shakes out his arms. Euchre stands in. Sets his hands. Loosens his grip slightly. Leans in. Cott put on the rubber. Rojas is loose and ready to follow Euchre. They're pulled in around the infield. Checks third. The delivery from Cott. Popped down the line to right. Mincher moving back. Tovar's racing over into foul territory. They both reach for it. Tovar snags it for the out. 2 down. And White has to hold third. 2 gone. 9th inning. 1 on. Rojas is out to get his licks. He bats right. Cookie 0 for 3. The Twins lead the Phillies 2-1. Rojas preparing himself. Cott positions his mitt. Combs his hair with his hand. Cookie stands in. Glances down at the plate. Leans in. Cott is on the slab. Still the crowd, they are cheering on Rojas. Pitcher apparently unaffected. Cott focuses in on the target. Checks third. Cott steps off the rubber. He fakes the throw. Now the pitcher's back on the rubber. Cott now. Off balance swing. It's skied in foul territory. Batty moves under it. He has it measured and makes the catch. And that's it. The Phillies fall. They have lost this game. The Twins add a one-run victory to their record. Game 1 goes to the Twins. The Phillies leave the tying run on. The uncertainty is ended. Cott has a beautiful 5-hitter. He went the full route. Here's the line for the Twins. 2 runs on 6 hits, no errors. They leave 5 for the Phillies. A run on 5 hits, no errors. And they leave 5. Cott gets the win, his first. Bunning takes the loss, his first. So the Twins gain a step. In the next game, the Phillies will have another try in this 7-game series. They now stand at Minnesota. 1 win, no losses, and this game is in the books. Ernie Harwell and WAPBA leaving you from Philadelphia. Final score? Minnesota Twins 2, Philadelphia Phillies 1.
Do it, Brazil. Can't. Speed, lead man, stream, pause, end, set, not end, stream, button, end, stream.